All right, and we are live. So I'm going to be playing some mono green land destruction today, and I played this deck for a little bit the other day, just a couple matches, and I was automatically in love with it. Um, I'm not the biggest advocate for land destruction, I guess. Like, I'm okay with it existing, but I realize that there's a lot of people that aren't okay with it, just because it shuts off an aspect of the game for some people. And yeah, I can understand that, but it's also like this deck is really fun to pilot. It's miserable to play against, but it's really fun to pilot. So I'm gonna run it through a league. Basically, if you haven't seen this deck before, um, it's mostly based on these land destruction spells like Acid Moss and things like Bramble Crush, which isn't specifically land destruction, but it is non-creature permanent, which does include lands. So things like Acidic Slime that can destroy artifact enchantments or lands. Plow Under puts 2 lands on top of their owner's libraries. Primal Command can put a non-creature permanent onto the top of an owner's library and search for a creature card. That creature card is going to be Eternal Witness, which will get back Primal Command, which will set up a lock. Um, Otherwise, we have ramp spells, Dorks and Arbor Elf, Elvish Mystic, and, Utopia Sprawl, Arbor Elf to accelerate mana. Fastest I have gone with this deck is I have done a turn 3 Plow Under with Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. It was like turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2 Utopia Sprawl, Acid Moss, turn 3 Plow Under, and that was pretty much game at that point. So I I really like playing this deck, but I understand it's not going to be a lot of people's. It's not going to be some people's thing, but we're going to play it anyways. Um, so we'll go ahead and go into the leagues. I think we'll just go ahead and do a friendly because I don't think I have 12 ticks for a competitive. So let's go ahead and go into this friendly modern league with this very, very friendly modern deck. I don't know if you know, this is the friendliest of modern decks that I can play. I mean, I get to let you know what you're going to be drawing next turn, and it's going to be a land. It's going to be a land 100% of the time. So I don't know. I hope this deck goes well because I feel like it's kind of a glass cannon. Like, you're able to establish a lock with it, but like at the same time, it could also just draw lands and dorks and do absolutely nothing to. I mean, it has finishers in the deck like Hornet Queen, like Thragtusk, things like that. And usually, whenever the opponent can't cast spells anymore, you're able to punch in with those. But sometimes you don't draw those and you have to Primal Command for Eternal Witness, so you can't, go get your finishers. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There it is. So this hand's pretty good. Um, at the worst, we have a turn 3 Acid Moss. At the best, we have a turn 3 Plow Under. So yeah, this is fine. Playing against Boots. Not Butts, Boots. So this hand goes turn 1 Arbor Elf pretty much every single time. It's just going to be turn 1 Arbor Elf, and hopefully we'll draw the Utopia Sprawl. Birds of Paradise. Okay. Forest Arbor Elf. Start the train. I hope this isn't some kind of mirror. Because, I mean, I've played the green-red Ponza matchup too, and it's Kind of grindy, honestly. Nobody can do anything because we're just destroying each other's lands. Okay, so this looks like maybe Abzan. Yeah, Abzan counters company, which isn't going to really care about their lands being destroyed, sadly enough. But we'll play an Elvish Mystic and a Forest and hope that we aren't just dead. Because they could very well just have the Vizier of Remedies and just generate infinite mana here. Alright, F6. Are we dead? Opponent's playing incredibly fast. Things are just kind of appearing. Crack the Catacombs. Is this Coco? Cortex 2. Yep. Okay. Show us the kill. This almost feels like... I don't know. Are there bots on Magic Online? Because this kind of feels like a bot with how quick that was. Just show me the kill. Just show me the fact that you have it. Cortex 2. Finds Duskwatch Recruiter. Okay, we'll scoop it up. That's unfortunate. Alright. So anyways, for this deck, we need to bring in... Beast Within's probably. Beast Within over Bramble Crush. That sounds about right. That was just super unfortunate. That was turn 3, and we weren't fast enough. We didn't draw the Utopia Sprawl. So it's funny that things like Counters Company can exist in the format whenever, they say Twin's too good. They'll say Twin is too good, and then they'll defend that Counters Company is fine. When it's just like, oh well, I just got turn 3'd. Things like Griselbrand as well. Like Griselbrand can win on turn 2, but I mean, obviously it's easier to interact with, Griselbrand through, heavy graveyard hate and everything, but it's just funny that they say that like Pod and Twin can't exist in the format when stuff like this exists and it's fine. It's deemed fine by the community. It's just weird. I mean, we have a Beast Within to disrupt the combo. I like this hand. We need to definitely draw a little bit more, but like, I like this hand overall. Okay. God, Magic Online is running so slowly. I wonder if it's my I really do wonder if it's my computer or not. I don't know. We may restart Magic Online. Because I feel like it's probably my computer. Come on. So we'll just play Steve here. If my computer will let us. Play Steve. Sack Steve, and then we'll play Nykthos and kill the Temple Garden. I don't know. I'm tempted to Beast Within the Druid too. I think I'd rather do that. Rather just Nykthos, Arbor Elf, and then stop on upkeep. Beast Within the Devoted Druid. That seems like a better plan. Just so we can get this off the table, and then we can start destroying lands. Adds a mana. Adds a mana. Is this a collected company? Because that'd be unfortunate. Okay. They kill their own Devoted Druid, so they don't get the beast. Sure. Chord X1. It seems loose. I don't know. So, go ahead and draw our card. We'll Elvish Mystic and Acid Moss the Garden. The next turn we can play Hornet Queen. Next turn play Hornet Queen and try to stabilize from there. Hope that he doesn't have combo. Because, I mean, we did enough to try to stop what he is doing, but if that doesn't work out, then that doesn't work out. I mean, it's whatever at this point. This is... What's the opponent doing here? Eternal Witness, get back to the land. Okay. I was expecting to get back the Devoted Druid. I don't know. Tap out, play this Hornet Queen. And proceed from here. I mean, if they have it, they have it. I don't have anything to interact with it right now. So. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Trying to fend off this whatever this is. Gets back to Voda Druid. Okay. So they probably have Chord. Probably have Coco. You know, something to generate infinite mana. So we have to answer this now. Okay. That's good. So we will swing 6 in the air. Drawing that Beast Within was really good. Like, really good. So we will, again, stop on upkeep and Beast Within the Devoted Druid. And then F6 and hope that they don't have it. I mean, I'm expecting a Coco here or a Chord or something, but I just don't know what they can do with infinite mana on upkeep. Unless they have, like, multiple chords. I mean, yeah, Vizier is trash. I'll agree with that. But, like, I don't know. This deck is easy to interact with, but not in mono green. Like if I were playing like the actual green-red Ponza build, it's a little bit easier to interact with stuff like Lightning Bolt and Anger of the Gods and stuff like that. But like the best thing I can do with this is try to beast within their combo. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So they did that wrong. They did that completely wrong. I mean, they're somehow going to still get this, I'm sure, but they missed a mana there by putting a counter on their druid first. So this is Cortex 2. And this gets probably another Vizier, or probably another druid. And then they could have Eternal Witness. They could have Eternal Witness get back Cord. I don't know. So once again, I have to answer it. I draw a forest. Okay. Swing everything in the air and hope that we're not just dead. Because we may very well just be dead here. Okay, Abrupt Decay's a token. Goes to 5. They're still dead next turn. I mean, Birds of Paradise can block, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to get that from you at some point, Dylan, so I can update everything, the Facebook and the YouTube channel and everything. Okay. They did not have it. We were able to answer it just enough. Okay. So that makes me feel better. I kind of want to bring in Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze seems decent, especially against stuff like Eternal Witness. What feels bad in this matchup? We can probably go down an Acidic Slime. One of the bounce green creatures. Just leave one of them in. That seems fine. Okay. This hand's really good. We'll keep this. Because we can go turn 1, Arbor Elf, turn 2, Utopia Sprawl, Beast Within Elvish Mystic. So, and then turn 3, Acidic Slime. Seems to be the plan here. Alright, see you in a minute, Dylan. And they have the Devoted Druid. I mean, we will put a stop on upkeep and answer that. Forest, Utopia Sprawl on green. Then go to upkeep. Beast Within the Devoted Druid. Okay, dodge one bullet. They have another Devoted Druid. Okay. Sure. So we can go Utopia Sprawl on this forest. On green, tap 3, untap that forest, tap 6, Acidic Slime, destroy a Temple Garden, and double Mystic. And hope to God they don't have it. So, I mean, they could very well just go Devoted or Vizier of Remedies and just have it here. Okay, they're shocking. I don't know what that entails then. Collected Company. Collected Company, and of course the oh god. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to not salt off already. They have the Duskwatch. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, opponent ran incredibly good. Like I uh, I can't with this deck. I don't understand why this is okay and something like Twin or Pod isn't. Like I fought through one of the devoted druids. He had another in hand, and he had the collected company to find both druid and vizier just in case that one was. All right. All right, I'm gonna take a second to restart Magic Online here. Um, let's see. Just go ahead and restart this here because it's running a little slow at the moment. So start it up again and see where we can go from here. That was it's just like I don't know, you just have those feel bad losses in Modern that are just, like Tron. Funny enough because Karn is right here. Like turn 3 Karn feels pretty bad too, but turn 3 lose the game through multiple pieces of disruption is also a pretty feel bad thing. So I don't know. That was just bad. All right, so currently we're 0-1, losing to probably one of the greatest hands I've seen. Switching it back around, we'll find our round 2 opponent here. Hopefully it's not something that's as crazy as that was. Because, like, the fact that that hand had to be, like, 2 lands, 2 druids, a Coco, 2 lands, 2 druids, a Coco, a Duskwatch. Like, that hand was absolutely perfect. All right, we will play first. And this hand is not good. We don't have any land destruction or anything. I mean, this hand is fine. We can get down a really early Wildebeest, which is decent. Because even Wildebeest on its own, like bounce the Elvish Mystic to hand, start punching for 5. I mean, it's a win con in and of itself. It's also a lock piece, so it's pretty nice. See if our opponent wants to go to 6 or keep his hand. All right, he kept. We will keep this hand. We'll put Acid Moss on top. And we'll just go Forest Mystic. And then next turn we can Utopia Sprawl. I don't know. We can Utopia Sprawl if we need to. Because we're gonna be drawing Acid Moss. Okay, search for tomorrow. So this is Scapeshift. Let's go Utopia Sprawl on this forest. And hope to God that we're fast enough. Punch for 1 with the Mystic. Have turn 3 Acid Moss to keep a mountain in check. We'll see how this goes. I haven't played against Valakut with this deck. Whenever I played the other day, it was like I played against Ponza, I played against the Rack. I can't remember what else I played against, but I haven't got a chance to play against this matchup yet, so we'll see what we can do. Search for Tomorrow goes down. This is a mono green land destruction. It's a list that Saffron Olive has played. Zach Elsick has also played it pretty recently as well. If you want to find the list, you can look for the Budget Magic series. I'm actually playing the Budget Magic list on MTG Goldfish. If you want to see a full list of this. Okay, opponent goes Farseek. And probably grabs Cinderglade, so we will Acid Moss the Cinderglade and hope that we just start chaining. Yeah, we'll Acid Moss the Cinderglade, and then we can start Primal Command locking next turn, which is decent. Hit for 1. See if we can keep this deck in check. Stampeding Wildebeest is a way to bounce Eternal Witness whenever you have run out of them to search for with Primal Command. It also does work with things like Acidic Slime, Thragtusk, Hornet Queen, like things like that. There's one of these, and there's another one that's like Stampeding Sero, I think it is. It does the same thing. Opponent goes with Prismatic Omen and Steve. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to race this ramp. Another Primal Command. I kind of want to put this Prismatic Omen back on top and make him shuffle. Of course, he's going to have a Steve, or he's going to have a Primetime next turn. So we may just, yeah, we're going to Primal Command, put a land on top, and search for Eternal Witness. Probably crack Steve in response so he knows he can draw the land. Okay. Then we will just grab Eternal Witness. I don't even think we get in for 1 here. I'd rather have the mana. Because most likely they block and sack anyways, so there's no real reason to attack there. And this Primal Command can bounce a Prismatic Omen and put it back to the top anyways. Colony Heart Expedition. Yeah, getting rid of lands isn't going to be doing much of anything, so I'd rather just Primal Command, put the Omen on top, shuffle it away. So yeah, let's do that. Put that on top, you shuffle. Because that Colony Heart Expedition is going to make it a lot harder for us to win. I'd really like to find a clock at this point. If I could find a window to resolve Wildebeest, that'd be pretty good. So I can start getting in 5 damage a turn, but because he does have that mountain, he'll probably play the mountain, plays the Valakut. Okay. So he doesn't have Primetime this turn, but he's potentially going to have he's potentially going to have the kill pretty soon. Relic is a little bit annoying because it stops the Primal Command Ewit lock, but we're just going to Acid Moss the Valakut just to, nip that in the butt. Get a Forest, play out an Elvish Mystic, swing for 1. I'd rather get rid of the Valakut here than try to start establishing a clock. Because the minute I resolve Wildebeest and he just kills us with Valakut, it's an ultimate feel bad. So I will exile an Acid Moss. But yeah, even with Wildebeest and Eternal Witness, that's still pretty good. Has another Colony Heart. And that one's able to be popped at any point. I mean, they have a lot of lands, but like as soon as they are able to find a Valakut, they're going to be able to dome us for a lot. But like we gotta keep them off of prime time, really, which is going to be next to impossible right now. Let's see. We have 8 mana, so we can attempt to Ewit Primal Command, but he cracks Relic in response. So, I think we just play out Wildebeest. And then we can Eternal Witness, and then he exiles the graveyards and draws a card. But we got to start getting down a clock. Like, he's basically at prime time or bust. And we just got to try and kill him. So get him for 2, put him to 13. We'll be able to put him to 5 next turn if our creatures live. Goes ahead and cracks it, gets a couple lands. I don't know how I feel about this unless he just drew the Scape Shift. Like, if he just drew the Scape Shift, that's really bad for us. But I don't know why you would crack Colony right now. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he ends up getting there. Yeah, cracks the other Colony. He's got to have drawn Scape Shift, right? Like, he has to have drawn Scape Shift for him to crack that much. Either that or he really just wants to start thinning the deck. So, let's see. Is this Scape Shift? That is Scape Shift. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's Scape Shift. So we are most likely just dead. We're just going to hope that he doesn't mess up, or that he messes up the combo. Either that or he doesn't have enough mountains left in his deck to deal enough damage. I don't know. It's a possibility. Let's see. Are we dead? The answer is probably yes. Probably yes, most assuredly yes, but I mean, I'm not going to scoop 2 Scape Shift unless I know that I'm dead. And, I may very well just be dead here, but I feel like I have a good chance that we're not. Yep, okay, he did have enough mountains, so that is definitely enough damage. Cool. We will scoop it up. So Hornet Queen isn't good. Bring in Thragtusk. Don't really care about graveyards, so Skoos and Tormod's Crypt doesn't come in. Naturalize is fine. Beast Within is fine. Feel like we go down the bounce creatures. Either that or we go down the Eternal Witnesses. I don't know. Let's see. We'll go down the bounce creatures. Because Eternal Witness Primal Command isn't as good when they have Relic of Progenitus main board. It's probably a 4 of. I like Acidic Slime. I like Bramble Crush. Go down an Eternal Witness and a Primal Command. Either that or Eternal Witness and a Plow Under. Yeah, that feels fine. That feels fine. We'll do it like that. Yes, we would like to be on the play. And yes, we will keep this hand. Turn 1 Elf into turn 2 Beast Within or Steve, depending on what we want to do. If he plays a Valakut, we're probably going to Beast Within it. Okay, Forest Suspend Search. Forest Suspend Search, probably. Forest Suspend Search. Okay. We'll just go ahead and play a Steve, unless we draw. Yeah, we'll just play a Steve. That way we can get down Acidic Slime next turn. And we'll be able to blow up a land. And then Primal Command can bounce a land to the top. Beast Within can destroy a land. I mean, we're gonna start destroying lands as soon as possible. Plays Explore. Heath. Sure. So he's gonna ramp a little bit. Another Acidic Slime. I forgot to crack Steve. Wow. I'm a bad player. So we'll just attack with these two. Wow, that was really bad of me. We'll crack Steve after we swing. Just so I don't forget it again. Because yeah, that just changed the complexity of, or the complete complexion of this match. Like, I would have gotten down an Acidic Slime here, and now I'm probably just going to have to resort to Beast Withining something if I really feel like that's going to be the optimal play. So we'll see. Cracks Windswept Heath, probably gets a Stomping Ground tapped. And that means next turn he can have, he's going to have 4 mana here off of the search. He could have a multitude of things, really. Yep, Search for Tomorrow comes off. Gets another mountain. And plays an Explore. Good lord. Yeah, the land destruction deck doesn't do well against a ramp deck. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. Is he going to do anything else? I mean, I imagine he probably plays a land. Cinderglade into Steve. Farseek. Okay. So he's going to have primetime mana no matter what, basically, is what we're hearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He probably has another land in hand, so we're going to Acidic Slime something. Utopia Sprawl's not bad. Utopia Sprawl on there, on green. Then we will Acidic Slime, get rid of a Cinderglade. And then next turn we can start Primal Command Eternal Witnessing. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Bolts the Arbor Elf. Now we have 5 mana. Steve. Okay. Does he not have another land? Oh, baby. Okay. So let's Primal Command. I'm going to put Stomping Ground back on top. Surprised he didn't crack Steve in response. That's the main thing that's been weird to me is like, I feel like if I was putting a land back on top, I would rather crack Steve and guarantee that I'm drawing a land so that Primetime can come down if he has it in hand. So, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. But he's going to block and sack. So he may not have primetime mana next turn. There's another Steve. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Acidic Slime can kill a land. That still leaves him with the same type of thing. Yeah, we'll go Elvish Mystic Acidic Slime, and then we can really start actually doing this this Eternal Witness lock. Acidic Slime, kill the Stomping Ground, get in for 2. He's going to crack and find another land. Hopefully he doesn't have 6th land into Primetime, because that's going to feel really bad. Like, that's pretty much what we're dead to. Like, I don't think we're dead to Escape Shift at this point, because I think they have to have 7 or 8 lands on the table before Escape Shift actually kills, if I remember correctly. Hardcast a Search for Tomorrow, finds a land. Cool. I feel like we're suddenly very far ahead in this game. Okay, land. Utopia Sprawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or, yeah, it's 7 either way. So we're going to go Utopia Sprawl on green. Eternal Witness. Get back Primal Command. And then we can Beast Within a land on his upkeep to try and keep him off of that mana. Get in for 5. We are going to Beast Within a Mountain. Hope to God he doesn't have land primetime. There's land. Does he have primetime? That's going to be the big question. There's third mountain. Oh, jeez. Okay. We just gotta go, like, Primal Command, put a Valakut on top. Like, eventually he's going to find enough. We got to leave an Acidic Slime back to block. Gets a couple mountains. Okay, sets up for Valakuts. So, I don't know. Makes it a little bit worse, but I mean, we're still going to Primal Command. Let's see, Primal Command. We will bounce Stomping Ground. Bounce Stomping Ground, search for Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness, get back Primal Command. I mean, we could also get back Beast Within and destroy Primetime. He's going to have to attack, though. So we're just going to get back Primal Command because Acidic Slime's going to be able to kill this Primetime no matter what. I'd rather not give him a 3/3. Yes, we will use the ability, and then we are going to pass turn. We are out of mana, so we will auto pass. Okay. See what happens here. Because putting a mountain back on top, that's 5 mountains. He gets a couple Valakuts. Or he gets Valakut Mountain. We'll see. I don't know what the line is here for him. I mean, he could go Primetime. Because I can't remember exactly how Valakut reads. I believe it's when a mountain enters the battlefield. If you control 5 or more mountains, Valakut deals 3 damage. So the only thing he could do here is Primetime for Valakut Mountain, kill an Acidic Slime, but that still leaves the Primetime dead. Yeah, him thinking about this attack this much makes me think that that is the only Primetime he has found so far. Okay. Primetime gets in. See what he gets. Because it's most likely going to be Valakut. Gets a couple wooded foothills. Okay. We'll block with Acidic Slime. Take 4. And Death Touch Primetime. I mean, he gets a couple of fetches. Does he have another Primetime here? Because that would be bad. I mean, he could also just have Scape Shift here. How many mountains are in his graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he has Scape Shift, and this is probably just death. Yeah, this is just death here, isn't it? I mean, we have nothing else to do but sit here and die. So we're most likely just dead here, but I'm pretty sure he just has to sack 7 lands. Sacks all of his lands but 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mountains in the graveyard, 1 mountain on the battlefield. Surely to God he has 4 more mountains and 4 Valakuts. Yeah, it's like he goes 4 Valakut, 4 mountain, and just domes me for a trillion. I mean, yeah, that's how it goes. We weren't able to make him stumble enough. Yep. Okay. Well, we are down to 0-2, losing to literal nuts and bad matchup. Because I don't think Counters Company is a bad matchup by any means, but the hand that he had, like, nobody was ever going to beat. So let's see what the round 3 opponent is. The Kender. I did win the die roll, so I will go first. This hand's really good. So I get to go turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2. Hopefully I draw another land, and I can play Utopia Sprawl Acid Moss. Otherwise, I can just go Utopia Sprawl Steve. But I'm going to turn off this upkeep stop for right now. Foothills. Sure. So that means I just go Sprawl on the forest, on green, Tribe Elder. And then I can sack that for mana. We'll get in for 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. Sack this for a forest, and then we start the land destruction next turn. We could even do it with Acidic Slime instead of Acid Moss. There's a forest. Are we playing? Oh my god. We're playing against Valakut again? Again? Okay. Well, this might just be an 0-3 drop because this is, well, I could still get play points and I could still do a free league off of that. No, we'll play it out, but that's just, wow. I can't believe that we are going up against Valakut again. So we will Acidic Slime, kill the Stomping Ground. And then next turn, we can Acid Moss. 2, 4, 5, 6. Maybe if we draw a land, we can Acid Moss, Eternal Witness, get back Acid Moss. But this is losing to Nuts, and then getting paired up against Valakut as the land destruction deck. Oh no, this is Ponza. Okay. So now we can go Acid Moss, kill Stomping Ground. Because, no, Valakut doesn't play. Valakut doesn't play Stone Rain. So this is some kind of land destruction deck. Arbor Elf. Yeah, this is land destruction. This is not Valakut. Okay. Well, that's good. We will go ahead and let's play Wildebeest. Get in with Acidic Slime. And then we're just going to start bouncing Acidic Slime every turn and destroying lands that way. The opponent's stumbling on lands is pretty good too. This is where the Wildebeest feels good. Because I initially, whenever I played this deck for the first time, I wasn't impressed with Wildebeest. I thought it was kind of a bad card in general, but I realize why it's in the deck now. And, I appreciate it, but that's a Stone Rain. So we will return Acidic Slime to hand. Draw the forest. We will Acidic Slime. Oh, wait, you have to do the Arbor Elf first. That's right. Okay. Just scoops it up to that. So we will bring in. Do we bring in anything? If they're Ponza, then I don't really care. Like, they're gonna side out Blood Moons. They're gonna. No, I think we just run it back. Honestly, we just have to be the faster land destruction deck. Yeah, this hand's fine. Has a couple Acid Mosses. As long as our dorks live, then that's gonna be like turn 3 Acid Moss, which is pretty good. Or if we draw a Utopia Sprawl, we can have turn 2 Acid Moss, turn 3 Acid Moss. Play out the Elvish Mystic first. I'd rather have the Elvish Mystic bolted. Did they choose red with this? Red, okay. Okay, Crackswooded Foothills gets a dual land. Sure. Gets in there. Stone Rain? Sure. Okay, so we will play an Arbor Elf. And we still have turn 3 Acid Moss. Okay. Farseek. That's good for us. So that means we can Acid Moss the Utopia Sprawl land. Follow that up with an Acid Moss on something else. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Okay. I really thought this was going to be Valakut again, but I was sorely mistaken. Arbor Elf. We will go ahead and play the Nykthos. And Acid Moss your untapped Stomping Ground. Get a forest. Okay, cool. We were the faster land destruction deck that game. I mean, I like the green-red version too, just because you get to play Blood Moon and you get stuff like Stone Rain, but this version's a lot of fun. So, yeah, let's go into game 4, see if anything else can happen like that, because that was just really good running. I may try to play around with a green-red land destruction deck that is a little bit more budget friendly. I mean, obviously, like Saffron Olive put out the like Ponza Monocon deck that deals with a lot of the ETB destroy lands like Avalanche Riders and Acidic Slime, and that list is pretty sweet too. Basically, I mean, you can't play Blood Moon. You can't play Blood Moon in a budget build, which is it hurts a lot. But whenever you're focused so hard on destroying the lands, like shutting off the lands is fine, but you don't necessarily have to. Because I mean, if I remember correctly, the Ponza Monocon deck did really well. Let's see. Oh, okay. Join the match. Ponza Monocon. Yeah, I can't remember how well it did, but it was another green-red land destruction deck. This hand's fine. Yeah, the Ponza Monocon deck. I'll look at it in a second. We're playing against elves. They do not care about their lands. Cool. This is gonna be fun. They went 3-2. He went 3-2 with it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We might just be dying to the elf train here. I guess we'll Utopia Sprawl here. That seems loose. Why did I do that? I just put it on 1. And then play an Arbor Elf. I didn't have to tap that land. Yeah, we could very well just be dead to him dropping Azuri. That's a very realistic possibility. And a Nykthos? Oh my god. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana off of Nykthos. Goes into... See, this is where it would be really good to have the, other version of the deck so we can run Anger of the Gods in the sideboard. Because I did not expect to run into elves. Yeah, that's 8 mana. So he can overrun once. Gets in for 11. I mean, yeah. The only thing we can hope for is land so we can play Hornet Queen. And even then, it's just... Oh, we're just dead, aren't we? 9, 17. I mean, we're not just completely dead. Oh wait, that one can attack too. Yeah, we're just literally dead. Wow. Okay, yeah. That was turn 3. Thragtusk in. What else do we want? Scavenging Ooze. God, we are just not good against we're just not good against elves. We're just awful against elves. Plow Under's good. Acidic Slime is fine. I'm probably gonna go down one of those. Hornet Queen is really good. I probably just want to go down like the bounce creatures. Bounce creatures or Bramble Crush. Probably Bramble Crush. Go down those. Hope to God that we can stabilize. No, this hand's really bad. This hand's even worse. And this is the way it's going to end. Yeah, we got to mulligan this. This isn't good. Yeah, that's fine. Bottom Arbor Elf. Top Arbor Elf. So we'll just Mystic and then Steve Elf. Yeah, I don't feel good about this matchup at all. I feel like we are just going to get ran over in quick time. It's just, yeah, this is not going to be good. Goes with Llanowar Elves. We will go with Steve and Arbor Elf. Then we can block with Steve if we need to. There's a Nykthos, good lord. Heritage Druid. To win into Elite. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and drop the Archdruid here too. Just completely nut on us. This Archdruid. Elvish Visionary. Okay. God, we just can't do anything against this deck, can we? Yeah, like we can't do anything against this deck. This is so bad. Okay. Arbor Elf. Wildebeest. I guess. I mean, Wildebeest isn't going to do much of anything here, but neither is anything else that we have. Like, if we had land destruction spell, I guess we can kill the Nykthos and prevent them from having 25 mana instead of, 6. But yeah, this ended up being a really bad leak for this deck just because like everybody's moving away from the um, the decks that lose to Ponza. So bounce the Mystic, Primal Command. So we are going to Primal Command. What do we even do with this? Put Nykthos on top. Search for a creature. That creature's probably going to be... I don't even know. Add some mana. Add some more mana. Regenerates all of his stuff, I guess. I don't know. Overruns, regenerates, so I can't attack. Collecting Company. Oh, okay. Archdruid. Nettle Sentinel. Okay. Yep. I mean, we're just dead in so many ways. We're just dead in so many ways. Is this Cord? Oh my god. They had... Wow. They had the absolute nuts in hand. Like, Cord X3 gets another Archdruid, and we're literally just dead. Like, we're dead. We don't need to play through this game anymore. We're just dead. Either that or you could get Elvish Champion and just... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Modern for you. Sometimes you just crush fools, and then sometimes they just don't care about their lands. Alright, what are we even playing for right now? I don't want undefeated decks. I want prizes. We're playing for 40 play points. Which, I mean, I currently have like 55. So even 2 wins, 2 wins still gets us another league. So we are going to play the last match. Like, that's fine. We'll play the last match. Just so, if I can, I'll get the if we can, I'll get the actual play points so I can play through something else. Maybe I'll pull up the Ponza Monocon list at some point. Maybe make some edits to it. I don't know. Looking at the list, like, I really like a lot of it, but there's some of it that just feels weird. And I don't know. Like, I don't know how much I like Merfolk Branchwalker Elvish Visionary. Like, yeah, they draw you cards, but like, I don't know. I'll have to look at the list again. Of course, with Panharmonicon, I guess I can see it. I don't know. Well, I may pull it up and play a couple of matches with it just to see how it feels. Because, I mean, I really like, double Avalanche Riders. That seems like a lot of fun. Yes, we will play first. And we will keep this hand. Because at worst, this is turn 3 Acidic Slime. Forest Arbor Elf, go ahead. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is at worst a turn 3 acidic slime, which could be good enough. So yeah, looking at this other list, it seems like it's gonna be pretty sweet. I like the wood elves in the list, just because you play the cinder glades as well. Yeah, I don't know. I really like this list. Plus, you get to play Inferno Titan, and Inferno Titan is Bay, so okay. Wooded Foothills Crack. I don't know what this is gonna be. Could be Blood Crypt. Oh no. Oh no. We discard Steve, Hornet Queen, Bramble Crush. Um, yeah, okay. There's one. How many? Okay, no more. So we will Utopia Sprawl here and double green. Utopia Sprawl here on green and pass. Oh lord. It's weird to see them still playing Hellspark Elemental in the black-red list. It may just be because of how expensive Bloodghast is online. But assuming if they're playing Wooded Foothills and Blood Crypt, they don't really care about budget. So I don't know. Maybe it's not a budget consideration. Maybe Hellspark Elemental's just really good and I should be playing it in my build. This is another Burning Inquiry. Okay, they do hit their land drop. So Flameblade and Tasigur. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 3 for Arbor Elf. Then we can tap this to make enough devotion to cast Acidic Slime. And we can kill a land. I guess we could have killed the hollow one too. But I really like being able to drop Acidic Slime against this deck. I'm really sad that we discarded our Hornet Queen, because I feel like Hornet Queen is just going to be really good in this matchup. If we find an Eternal Witness, I think that's definitely going to be the target that we bring back. Even because like Primal Command Lock doesn't do anything against this deck. Yeah, I mean they're running the full land base. I don't know why Hellspark Elemental's still in the deck. Is this a Vengevine list? There's a Goblin Lore. Discarding bunch of stuff to make the Flame Blade huge. Looting Angler Lore, or yeah, Inquiry Looting Angler. Yeah, I mean it's fine. And they get in. We are going to kill the Tasigur and chump the hollow one. 1, 2. Yeah, we still generate more mana with Nykthos. So we'll kill and chump and see what our top decks are going to be. Bramble Crush. Okay. I don't think they have any green spells in the main deck. So we can just do this, right? And then we can Bramble Crush the Blackcleave Cliffs and just try to stabilize from here. Because regardless, we're still going to have 2, 4, 5, 6 mana, even with a chump. So I really would like to get rid of this hollow one. But we'll see if we can get there. See. Gets in. I don't think we block here. Because no, we can block. We have more than enough mana. Yeah, we'll block. Block. Did I? What? Okay, apparently I clicked too much, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what happened there at all. Has another Blackcleave Cliffs. And is this a delve spell of some sort? Seems like a delve spell. Gurmag Angler. Sure. Uh-huh. And we draw a forest, and we're just dead. I mean, we're just dead. So, we will bring in Thragtusk. We will bring in Chameleon Colossus. We will bring in Scavenging Ooze. Take out Bramble Crush. Take out the bounce creatures. Take out. I don't really care about Naturalize being able to kill because we have Acidic Slime to do that. Don't care about Creeping Corrosion. Don't care about Tormod's Crypt. I think we go down to Plow Under. Plow Under's really good. We'll go down an Eternal Witness and try it like that. Chameleon Colossus is pretty good in this matchup, being able to block Angler and Tasigur pretty well. This hand is really good. So we can go turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2 Utopia Sprawl, Scoos. Or Scoos and... Yeah, Scoos and leave up a couple activations. Yeah, this hand's really good. And then we can follow it up with Plow Under. Yeah. Now we're just going to get wrecked by turn 1 Burning Inquiry. We're going to feel real bad about our lives. Faithless Looting. Okay. Not Burning Inquiry. I'll say if it was Burning Inquiry, that could have turned out really bad. Discards 2 Flame Wakes. Okay. So I think we will be proactive with that. Cycles a Street Wraith. Sure. Do we have hollow ones? No. That's good. So we're going to be proactive with this Scavenging Ooze. We are going to go Forest, Utopia Sprawl on green, Scavenging Ooze, untap this Forest, Scavenging Ooze, eat Flame Wake. Yeah, we have to be super proactive with this, or else Flame Wakes are just going to take over the game. We also are able to Plow Under next turn, which is really good for us. Yeah, they just scoop it up to that. Sounds good. I think I want to bring back in this Eternal Witness. And God, I don't know. Probably go down to an Elvish Mystic. Or Steve. Let's go down to Steve. Because I don't know. With Burning Inquiry, I don't know why I wanted to take out an Eternal Witness. Because being able to get back anything that they Burning Inquiry away is just ultimate value. So, I don't know. We'll try it like this and see. Hopefully we can get this win because I really don't want this league to be a complete waste with a deck that I just kind of find cool. This hand's fine, right? It's like if we draw another land, we can just like constantly keep them off lands. Yeah, this'll be fine. Turn 1 Burning Inquiry wrecks us. Let's go. I mean, you can't play around Burning Inquiry. That's like it's the thing that's most tilting about the card when like whenever people play against Burning Inquiry, they just get frustrated because they can't do anything about it to play around it. Yeah, we'll go to another Utopia Sprawl. Sounds good. Call that on green. Hopefully we draw another forest because this Nykthos is actually kind of awkward. Like if this Nykthos was a forest, we can go turn 2 Acid Moss, which may be good enough, but there's a Faithless Looting. But we still have multiple Plow Unders, and if we get to those, it's just going to be game. I don't know if Hollow One can beat Plow Under, honestly. If they drop like 3 Hollow Ones here, or like, if they drop 2 Hollow Ones here, then that's obviously, that's pretty good running, but we'll see. Faithless Looting. Really deciding what they want to discard here. I mean, some of these are pretty important decisions, but I feel like, I don't know. Lightning Bolt Goblin Lore is what he goes with. His hand has to be stacked for him to discard Lightning Bolts and Goblin Lore. His hand has to be stacked. Another Faithless Looting. Probably been some, like, Graveyard Recursion, maybe, and then he just drops, like, 3 Hollow Ones on us. Because Moto Shuffler's stupid. We'll see. See what he ends up discarding here. Because, I mean, we can still go. There's Phoenix Blackcleave, Hollow One. Can't get back Flame Wake, so there's just 1 Hollow One? Okay, that's fine. We'll go Utopia Sprawl on this forest. They don't run land destruction, do they? Not generally. So we'll just Utopia Sprawl on this forest and pass turn. Because then next turn we can Plow Under or Acidic Slime kill the Hollow One, depending on what I think is going to be better. I think the Plow Under is still going to be the correct play. But it just depends. That art on Plow Under is just, I don't know. There's something really, really beautiful about it. Okay, Crackswooded Foothills. I definitely like it better than this art. Gets a mountain. Let's see what they do here. Seems like a delve threat. Delve threat. Okay. Gets back Flame Wake. So yeah, Acidic Slime is definitely the play here. Because I get to kill the Hollow One, leave back a Death Toucher for Gurmag. So we will do that. 3, 4, 5, Acidic Slime, kill Hollow One, so I can have a blocker for Gurmag Angler, and then we can start plowing under. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not quite enough mana to plow under and Acid Moss in the same turn, but let's see what they can do here. Attack with Flame Wake. Do not attack with Angler. Good. Okay. See what they can do. Goes with Lavamancer. Sure. Eternal Witness is decent. 1, 2, 3. Up to 5, right? This goes up to 5. So we will yeah, we just gotta Acid Moss here, right? No, we'll plow under. We'll put those on top. I kind of liked going Acid Moss Eternal Witness just so we can get another land and have another blocker. But I don't know what they're floating mana for. Do they have like Terminate, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Put those cards on top. And we'll just leave back Acidic Slime. They can shoot it with Lavamancer and hit us down to 5. Has a Black Cleave Cliffs. Yeah, shoots the slime with Lavamancer. And then they can get in for 7, down to 5. We are just going to Acidic Slime again. Yeah, we Acidic Slime again. We'll kill the Black Cleave Cliffs. Hope they can't activate Lavamancer. So I mean, if they have a fetch land or something like that, or like a cycler, like the ultimate feel bad with it be if they cycle Street Wraith here. But if they have a fetch land, then this is over. Because, I mean, I know what they're drawing. They're drawing the Blood Crypt. If they have Bolt for the slime. I mean, if they have Faithless Looting, they just have Fatal Push. Okay, yeah. Unfortunate. So we went 1 and 4. Because we got nutted on by elves and Counters Company. Elves and Counters Company did us in. Valakut beat us, and then Hollow One just had the right removal. So we don't have another free league unless I start grinding some matches and maybe like grinding some play points with those. But yeah, overall, I mean, this deck is fun, but you can see the variance of Modern. Because, like, whenever this deck was played heavily before, it was going up against stuff like Death Shadow and, like, other decks like that that are very greedy on their mana base and, you know, kind of get wrecked by a blood moon. So like the same thing happens with land destruction. It's like if you're able to just turn 2 acid moss them, a lot of people can't recover from that. But we ran into a lot of mana dork matches, and Valakut is generally a bad matchup just because we can't keep them off of anything very well. And the mono green is also lacking a clock. That was the biggest thing I saw from this, is that mono green is lacking. It's lacking a good clock because, red green has Inferno Titan and things like that. Inferno Titan, Storm Breath, even some are going to like Hazoret as well. So like red provides you with the finishers that green just simply can't. Green is more of the lock that you're trying to establish, while red is also trying to like add a finisher to it. So in the end, I think if you were going to choose between a two budget land destruction decks, I would choose the Panzermonicon deck over this, because at least it gives you the red to be able to deal with elves and any kind of other sweeper matchups that, Anger of the Gods would be really good against elves and affinity and things like that, where mono green can't really answer that. But if you are looking for more of a lock strategy where you're going to be playing cards like Plow Under, you would rather just put some lands on the top of their deck and hope that is going to be enough, then this deck is a lot of fun, and it's actually like pretty cheap. But for my money, I'd rather be playing the Panzermonicon deck that was going around because of Saffron Olive. Anyways, this is a fun time. Hopefully I will be able to stream a little bit more in the future. We'll start grinding a little bit of events and see if maybe we can get up to the point where I don't have to pay for another league. Because we are at how many points? We're up to 75, so we literally just need 5 more play points and we have a league. So I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to get those and we can run through another league. But until then, I'm going to be signing off for the night. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.